What's up, everyone? It's your boy Jason Productions here, back with another live stream. And today, as you guys saw in my community post, I'm going to start hiring people as developers for my Roblox game. Because y'all see that it's called Big Engine Brawl, but it's Roblox. But here's the thing, it's completely nothing like Big Engine Brawl. You can drive the engines, but when you go into loaf, you just gotta look at the engine, and that's pretty much it. So to me, the game does look kind of boring with just staring at trains. So I need a little help. So I'm going to be hiring some people to make our game a better place. That means they'll give me ideas for stuff, including might even help me with like a brand new update and stuff. But before we get into all that, I want to share my screen. Bam. On the 1st of February, I'm going to be releasing an update for Valentine's Day. And this update's going to go from February 1st to February 15th, which is the day after Valentine's.
I looked up at the sky. It instantly changed from night to day. This is strange. As you can take a look around the village. I went around and noticed that none of the villagers were moving. It's still motionless. I tried talking to the villagers, but
there's gonna be like badges in the game. You can get those. Plus later on, I'm going to plan releasing Bloomer, like a Bloomer pack. The only way to get the Bloomer pack is by finding all the Tinkle Pink Thomases. If y'all see those pink, do you see that large pink part right next to that Thomas? You can walk on those to earn the badge. And also after this stream, I'm probably gonna edit the game again because I pretty much forgot to add like a little parkour thing to get Shed 17 scrap Pink Thomas. So yeah. So in the description, I'm checking my phone. Obviously, we got the new event, finding those typical Pink Thomases. And pink seats for Birdie, pink trees, Bloomer the vintage engine that's coming soon, and also Bloomer will be a VIP guy for a few couple days. Then about like next month or somewhere in March, I might release Bloomer as like an actual engine I can look at and probably play with and play with. And obviously I got Tickle Pink James. I forgot to add that in the description. Then yeah, we got the pink trees. And right next to Thomas is like the countdown for Valentine's. Pink seats and Birdie. And then we're gonna watch this video right here. This is the The video where I show y'all like
it's our production
for
series back with
this
another
next
video.
update.
And today, in this video, I'm gonna be talking about some leaks for an
So yeah, by the time I made this video, it was like 18
my
days.
game Weekend Trip Brawl, but it's Roblox.
And
As you guys
now
all know, there's going to be a Valentine's update. Valentine's is just in 18 days, so you guys might as well get ready. So,
okay.
obviously, first off, probably some things are gonna be pink, but some things.
Okay, so we have 17 days until Valentine's Day. So right now when y'all guys get in the game, it should say 17 days.
Probably just I'll probably just change James's color since obviously my channel is called Jay's Red Productions. And obviously James is like the main character of my YouTube channel. So
When I hire like some cool people who actually know how to like build stuff in
first off, before we head into
Roblox Studios,
there's gonna be an update where I add private servers.
Literally,
guys,
this game's gonna be
you'll
freaking
able
popular.
to go in your private server without joining a public server with all other people. Now, obviously,
And also, I will stay in contact with people
going to be
on
so it's just zeros. But
on
if you guys go to the
Discord.
game, it'll be like
So like people get hired like a dev to the Roblox game.
so
You guys can get the
first
Discord role.
times
Begin to Brawl, but it's Roblox games.
excuse me, y'all. Anyways, so for this first update, I'm going to make an event where y'all guys have to find pink Thomases.
10 seconds. Oh, these alarms. I'm running out of time. I'm out of time. I messed up. Mine is the most handsome pumpkin ever. Why is it pumpkin red? What do you mean it's orange? Obviously orange. Look at that. That's a beautiful pumpkin. Oh no, am I colorblind? Yeah, I think you might be colorblind.
Mon-
Pumpkin looks way better than
No,
this.
screw the number one. We'll just keep it like that. So, anyways, there's going to be a find game. So obviously, there's going to be different Thomases. So this is just the Thomas from the lot. So if you guys want to find this Thomas, just go over here to the Welcome Token Truck sign and there it is. Now, this next Thomas is going to be somewhere in this lake where the driver truck. You know, it is not this Thomas. This is the driver. You guys know where it is? Well, Stanley doesn't pop Steam, so that means. Yep, y'all guys found it. It's right
Okay, here's the badges.
I did add sprint to the game, so you can just sprint all the way to Stanley and collect this. Now, for this Thomas, we got to teleport to the local game over, and then click the teleporter right next to the mini Percy and teleport to this wrap cover for Percy. Like it was something like a continuation related to us, Soto after Percy died.
This update's gonna be huge.
Anyways, I don't know if y'all guys saw that, but for like a split second, y'all saw like a pink thing on the screen.
And also make sure to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Right now we have 1.73k subscribers. And we are getting close to 2K.
That Thomas is by looking inside this scrap diesel.
And when we do reach 2K,
Now,
I'm gonna make like
in
a
the game.
special.
If you guys see, it's a little suspicious because y'all can see
Celebrating
Steve
2K subscribers.
on top
Yes,
of
sir.
And if you go over here, you'll find
Oh,
a pink
hold
stud
on.
Thomas. It's basically
y'all.
the classic and
Dude, guys, I just realized something.
Thomas. in a
Bro,
pink
guys, I
stud.
totally forgot I
Oh,
added
yeah.
to Stud Thomas. Bro,
Now
bro
this
is
next
in
Thomas is in the remix. And a hint.
bro is in Indagation. Well, hold on. Yo, I completely forgot about Stud Thomas. Oh my god. Nah, that was nah. How did I forget? Ah, crap. Dang. Why did I? Bro, I forgot all about. Shoot. Why did I forget? Crap. That is crazy. I put all the other pink Thomases in, and I didn't even put in Stud Thomas, bro. Oh my god. Okay, guys, I gotta go into Roblox Studios. Dang, how did I miss that? Bro, oh my god. Bro, that was insane. How did I forget Stud Thomas, bro? Like how?
That is so annoying. I need so much knuckle strength. Guys, I can fight NPCs. Maybe I'm
Oh my god.
Bully, you got nothing on me. What, you're fighting a mob? Yeah, right. Give me one win. Easy peasy. Teach you your offense. Wait, this isn't fair, dude. How are you gonna be fighting all these NPCs already? Sonny, you can fight them too. I'm taking down the teacher! Yeah! Yeah, you do. I'm fighting the teacher now. They have the same strength as me. This is actually gonna be hard.
Okay,
I can click so fast.
I don't know why I forgot Stud Thomas. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Coming back to tap. Yes.
Shoot.
Come back. The comeback is real.
What?
Yes.
I'm just so mad at myself, bro.
I can do this.
I was so mad at myself, bro. Okay, shoot. Where did I put? No, yeah, he was putting Indagation. Okay, where's Indagation? Probably somewhere over here. Come on. Why did I forget my dude, bro? Ah. Crap.
Whoa, you're going so fast. Chill, son.
Okay, shoot.
I don't have any chill. All I got is knuckle strength for days. I need to become more powerful. I need to get strong enough.
Alright.
I'll never be stronger than me, Melon. Once my knuckle strength is 3,000, I'll be able to punch the plus 3 per second bag.
Alright,
Now, let's go. That's it. I'm gonna do a little bit of giveaway. I'm gonna unlock VIP. Somebody doesn't know he punched in the golden bag. Oh yeah, 5,000 knuckle strength. Time for me to go train my.
and I actually have an idea, so I won't have to start this over. Where's that? Now, how did I forget the Thomas, bro? Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. Oh, okay. Bro, my computer is glitching.
Two different shoes.
Bro.
That's why you gotta take them off.
Create it back.
To escape school, somebody need 15,000 wins, and we have to defeat the
Go over here.
Bro, we get 16,000 strength.
Copy.
I think I'll be there pretty soon, honestly. Look at my bicep power, bro. It's over 15,000.
Wait, come on. We're in negation.
Okay, guys,
Oh, yeah.
there's gotta be something in the store. Maybe something that allows me to lift twice.
Oh my god, how did I miss that, bro? How did I freaking miss that?
Sonny, that's it.
Taste.
Hold on, let me just make sure I acquire this. It's called
Okay.
double wing smelling. So that every time I get a victory, I get two.
You put it right there.
Stretching my hamstring. It's quite weak compared to my other stats. I'm gonna get my bicep
Script.
down to 50,000. Have the biggest arms in the world. Then I'm gonna switch over back to numbers.
Okay, now I gotta create the badge. Wait, hold on. I need a screenshot.
Casual reps.
I need a screenshot
Let's
first.
go, Mafioso. Die! Oh, he's strong. He's strong.
Um.
I can do it. Come on, power.
Wait, no.
I beat the Mafia.
Well, guys, I have an idea. I'm gonna just go.
So weak and pathetic. That was easy. Dang it, son. I understand myself. Oh, yeah. Smack this around a little bit. Melanie, why are you? It's saying, yeah, what's that? You can buy
I'm gonna just
bits of this
screenshot Stud Thomas from the YouTube video over here.
so much more. Melon has
Bro, how did I miss that? Like save snip to
We're gonna let it auto train. And I need to browse. See if there's a more efficient way to unlock
Please.
these victories.
Okay. Yeah, I got this under control. Okay.
Not enough, Sonny, not enough. Well, how many? I only have, let's see here.
Upload image.
Budget costs 149 Robux.
Capture.
Let's see, rebirth, mine costs,
Stud.
Sonny,
Stud Pink Thomas.
Bro, you're paying to win too much. Sonny, you pay to win, beat me. It's hard to use. Pay to win. Whoa, guys, 700 minutes. I can buy this thing. That looks
I
cool. There's wizards in there.
No.
I'm activating the ult.
Bro, yo, I can't make the badge. No.
It's only 700.
Bro, the badge costs 100 Robux to make. Dang it. And I thought I had no Robux. Ah. Dang it, I'm gonna have to cancel it.
Check me out, Sonny. I'm at 1 million strength.
Nah. Nah.
That's not cool. You're teasing. Take you down.
Why?
Let's go.
Dang it.
Easy job. He's already dead. I need to have 15.
And I can't make the badge for Stud Thomas. No, I'm just gonna have to delete Stud Thomas now. Nah. Bro, you gotta be serious. Hey, bro, you gotta be serious. I had to delete Stud Thomas just because the badge costs 100 Robux and I'm freaking broke. Okay, that's that. Ah. Well, we just might as well have to keep watching the video then. It's all thanks to me, I forgot. Pink Stud Thomas. It's basically classic NXT Thomas in a pink stud or whatever it's called for Roblox. Now this next Thomas is in the UGG remix. Wait, oh my god. It's where James is looking up at. You guys
I
might
made a
guess
huge
he's
mistake.
looking up at the
I even
graph.
forgot to delete.
No,
I
no,
even
no.
forgot
James
about the
just
badge
helped you
for that.
find
Still Thomas.
Thomas,
Really, I don't even care. It
the,
still counts.
I'll
as
just
game.
go Kitty Ride.
Stud Thomas is just.
So yeah, that'll also be in the update. Now this final Thomas.
At least I got
Actually,
some
I'm
of the
gonna
pink
add
Thomases.
another one
That's all.
after I get through this video. So anyways, this
Thomas will be where you teleport to Lowe's.
And really,
Now, if you guys can see it, I got a scrap.
I was going to get some Robux by people
Thomas up top
buying
of
the
plane
passes for the game,
I'm
but
gonna add like a little.
pretty much nobody
you guys can get up to the top of this thing,
buys the card.
so it'll be easier for y'all guys
passes.
to get it. Now the final Thomas y'all guys are gonna have to find is
Really, nobody has
this
got the
one's gonna be
passes
tough.
to give
So
me Robux.
one y'all guys are gonna have to get admin from me. Get
Pretty much everyone can get
Percy's
the
scrap
passes, but
cover
you also
and
gotta pay
fly up
Robux
to
for
the
it.
top of fly to the top.
And then the admin Big Thomas.
Both
So you got to get admin
the
from
pink
me, so
face Tommy Thomas.
you have the ability to fly out the map and go on top
Hold on,
of
I
Lowe's,
gotta anchor it.
and you'll find
It was already anchored.
pink admin Thomas right there.
So as soon as y'all guys find all the Thomases, I'll be giving.
And also, I'm
exclusive
gonna have like
edge
a little
into the first one who
Discord
finds
event
it.
for
It's with J4
the
Productions. I'll see
Valentine's
you guys in the
Day.
next video.
Or what the heck? What? No, I do not want to watch. What the heck? I did not want to watch that. What the? Why? What the frick? No, wait. No, I literally forgot to put badges for the two of them. Bro, I'm so dumb.
The Roblox, let them flow. Yes.
That video I just watched was basically Castle crashing. What?
More of these magma eggs.
Whoa!
What the heck are those?
While we do wait for some people to to get hired and stuff, I'm going to pull up my YouTube channel on one of the tabs, and while y'all guys can watch this video.
Warning: the following video is not
The Untold Story of Smokey Joe.
This is for adults and children 13 or up who still love the Thomas
Yeah,
and
no
Friends
kids, bruh.
franchise.
Well, I'm
Viewer
mainly a
discretion
kid,
is
but
advised.
I'm 11 years old, so I'm basically a preteen. The preteen makes the post for like hiring people for my game got like 3 likes. Okay.
You can't escape the school. See you later, sucker. Yo, chill. I'm almost out of here. I'm gonna break out of school too.
Okay, actually, I'm gonna start this video over, but this time, I'm gonna pull up the audio for the video for me. I'm gonna mute my mic so y'all guys can't hear the audio. So y'all guys can hear this video while I can hear the video on my phone. So I'm gonna mute my mic and start playing the video for y'all.
Warning: the following video is not made for kids. This is for adults and children 13 or up who still love the Thomas and Friends franchise. Viewer discretion is advised. It was a special day on the island of Sodor. All the engines were hard at work, bringing vacationers on rides all around the island. while most engines spent time shunting the special goods trains at the docks. What was so special about it is that the goods trains were filled with some stuff for the upcoming Halloween party at Knapford Station. Halloween was a special time for the engines. They loved the Halloween decorations all over buildings and houses, and the children dressing up as wizards and witches. But what was really special is that all the engines loved to hear Edward's spooky stories. Edward was telling the engines about the ghost that haunted the scrapyards called the Kildane Experiment. And they say the engine still haunts the scrapyards looking for their end to come. But never will, said Edward as he gave 2 toots of his whistle. The other engines gasped, especially Gordon, who was most surprised. But Percy seemed very nervous, but it wasn't because of Edward's story. He was thinking of something else. Edward noticed that Percy looked nervous and decided to ask him why. Percy, is everything all right? Asked Edward kindly. Huh? Oh, yes, I'm fine. Well, why do you ask? Asked Percy nervously. You seem nervous, said Thomas. What is it? Scared of Edward's story? Laughed James. No, snapped Percy. It's just the month of October that gets me nervous, said Percy. Really? Why? Asked Edward. Well, Percy continued, remember when I worked back at the coal mines and I told you guys I felt put upon? Said Percy. Yes, all the engines said. I remember that very well, said Thomas. A couple days ago, you bashed the freight cars really hard. They sped through the mine shaft so fast, they crashed into one of the pillars, causing the mine shaft to collapse. And the canvas barrier saved you from that avalanche, finished Thomas. Oh, yes, Percy continued. Well, to be honest, when I told you that I felt put upon, I never really did, said Percy. I was actually really scared. Scared? About what? All the engines asked. Well, Percy continued, I was scared because after I finished bringing all the goods to the docks, and after I picked up some empty cars and went back to the sheds, I was going to be working at the coal mines, and the reason why I was scared of doing it was because I knew an engine who met a tragic end at a coal mine once, Percy said nervously. The engines were silent as Percy plucked up courage and began his story. It was October 30th, 1973. Back then, before Sir Topham Hatt's Railway was Sir Topham Hatt's Railway, all the engines were hard at work, bringing passengers and pulling freight cars about. But most of the engines were all in terrible shape, and it was all because of the old controller who used to work here on the island. Instead of using his money to fix the engines, he kept all the money to himself. He never cared about the engines or anybody but himself. Many engines argued with the controller about it, but he didn't care. All he said in return was, it's your job to make sure the work around here gets done, whether you're in bad shape or not, he would always say.
Yeah.
As the days went on, the controller decided to make things a little tougher for the engines. He used most of his money to buy another property. The engines could do lots of work, which of course, the old coal mines. I even worked there a couple times, but I didn't work alone there. There was another engine who helped me with the work there. His name was Smokey Joe, but me and my friends called him Smokey. He had a similar shape like me, with 4 small wheels, except he was painted black, with his name Smokey Joe on both sides of his side tanks. And let's just say he was an engine who had problems of his own. He had a real bad temper, and let's just say he was not a big fan of shunting freight cars or the old controller. Every time he would shunt freight cars, he would always get himself into trouble and crash into the freight cars and coming off the rails.
Okay.
He kept on doing the same thing every time he would shunt cars. I kept telling him to be careful, but all he would say in return was, "Listen to me, you green saddle tank. It's not my fault that the controller can't maintain his engines when it matters most. He wants to keep his money in his own pockets all the time, then this is what he gets," he would always say.
Dang.
It was nighttime when Smokey was lifted back onto the rails. The old controller came to see him. He was not happy. He told Smokey Joe that this was the last straw, and that he was going to put an end to the trouble that Smokey was causing. He told Smokey Joe that tomorrow, after he was finished with his job at the coal mines tomorrow, he was going to be withdrawn and sold for scrap. And, oh boy, let's just say, when Smokey Joe came back to the sheds, he was not happy. He didn't say anything for the rest of the night. But when morning came, he would talk of nothing but how he was going to get back at the old controller for his cruelty on the engines, his greediness for his money. It got so bad, me and the other engines were really worried for him. We were scared on what Smokey Joe might do. I tried to tell him whatever he was going to do, not to do it. Because whatever he was going to do won't solve nothing. I've begged him over and over, but all he said in return was, "You listen to me, you little green goblin. I don't care a damn on what you and the other engines tell me what to do or what not to do. The controller wants to treat us engines like we're pieces of junk and keep his money to himself. Well, he's going to get what's coming to him, one way or the other," he said as he grumbled away to the coal mines for his last job. Smokey arrived at the coal mines as he was getting some cars ready to be loaded with coal. He noticed something at the corner of his eye. He saw the old controller talking to the coal miners by the mine shaft. I guess he was doing inspections at the mines. Smokey Joe saw it as the old controller walked into the mine shafts with one of the miners. As Smokey Joe was about to pull up to the mines with his empty cars, he could hear voices echo in the mine shafts. One of the voices was the old controller's. This was Smokey's opportunity for his payback on the old controller. As his driver pulled the regulator, Smokey sped up to the mine shafts with his line of cars. His driver and fireman shouted, "Smokey, what are you doing?"
Now, what is Smokey doing?
Smokey Joe didn't answer. He just kept on speeding towards the mine shaft. As he entered the mine shaft really fast, the old controller was still in the mine. As he saw Smokey Joe speeding through the mines, he shouted, "What are you, crazy? You're gonna cause a cave-in, Smokey!" Smokey Joe didn't reply. He just kept on going. Smokey's driver saw in horror that there was a sharp bend ahead, with one of the mine shaft pillars at the end sticking out. "Smokey, stop! You're gonna bring the whole mine shaft down!" But all Smokey said was, "This is payback for the years the controller made our lives a living hell!" He shouted.
Thanks, Smokey.
As he smashed the truck's into the pillar, causing it to break in half. As it did, the whole mine shaft started to shake, and finally, the whole entire mine shaft started to collapse, burying Smokey Joe and his crew, including the miners and the old controller. Screams could be heard in the mine shaft until the screams started to fade. Smoke shot out at the entrance to the mine shaft as the entire mine collapsed.
Nah, Percy, you good?
When the
That
paramedics
was even
and
worse
police arrived,
than put upon Percy.
they were investigating the coal mines to see what had happened. They found a coal miner there who was a witness. He said that he had claimed to have seen Smokey Joe rushing towards the entrance of the mine shaft with a line of empty freight cars. He was going really fast that he couldn't even stop him. So he sounded the alarms and thought they had tried to save the steam engine and his crew, including the miners that were in the mine shaft, but couldn't in time. And then they heard the sound of the mine shaft collapsing, and the engine and his crew, the miners, including the controller, were completely buried alive. There was nothing anyone could do. They had no equipment to save them. Even if they did, it still would have been too late. There were no signs of the old controller neither. The only part of the controller that was found was his black bowler hat lying outside the mine shaft. After the investigation, they decided to close the mine. All the people that did evacuate the coal mines received their last paychecks, and all the rolling stocks were scrapped, and all engines, including myself, were sold to an old engine shop, where Sir Topham Hatt bought me a few years later. After a few more years, Sir Topham Hatt rediscovered the old collapsed coal mine and decided to reopen it after the reconstruction. When it was finally finished, the coal mine was officially reopened. However, some people say that around nighttime, when the coal miners would get ready to leave for home, they would claim to have seen a ghost train rushing by. Many people would say that it was the ghost of Smokey Joe haunting the coal mine.
Whoa.
Most people say that if you happen to see him, you could see him puffing into the mine shaft and vanish without a trace. And that was the tragic story of Smokey Joe. Percy finished. All the engines stared at Percy in shock. They didn't know what to say. The shed had gone quiet. Even Edward was surprised at Percy's story. All the engines now felt sorry for teasing Percy about being put upon. They didn't know that Percy knew an engine who had met a tragic end in the coal mines. The next morning, all the engines were being prepared for a long day's work. James, Gordon, Henry, and Thomas looked at Percy, and then one of them spoke. "We hope you can forgive us for teasing you about being put upon," said Thomas. "We didn't know that you feared the coal mines after what happened to that engine there." "It's all right," said Percy. "I should have told you all about it sooner. I was scared to. But that's in the past now," he said. "Well, little Percy," said Gordon, "you were very brave when you told us that story." "That you were," said Henry, and they both gave loud toots of their whistles. Even Percy. Percy still works at the coal mines every once in a while, but he managed to get over his fear of that old mine shaft.
Okay.
However, when Thomas was asked to work at the coal mines one night so Percy would have less work in the morning, Thomas claimed that he had seen the spirit of Smokey Joe puffing through the mine shaft. But that's a story for another time.
The untold story of Smokey Joe. Sheesh. A 15-minute story. That was crazy, my friend. Okay.